see what this game's all about. I've seen a little bit, maybe a few minutes of the game. Looks a little interesting. Oh, and we're just out. Okay. Hmm. Don't really know what's all going on. Kinda here. Well, guess we should probably look for somewhere to set up our house, huh? Uh-oh. Hmm. Kind of like the combat so far. That's kind of fun. Sorry, little squirrel. Okay. Thought this was gonna be like some little like village thing. I now no longer know. Seems like there's some pretty tough guys in here. What does that mean? Oh, my ultimate ability? Oh, it's charged up. Oh, okay, I see. Don't fucking run away. Hmm. Hey, how you doing, man? Not too bad. Not too bad. Just started. How you doing tonight? Or today, I should say. Alright, let's find somewhere to set this stuff up. Oh. I'm sorry, little piggies. I'm sorry, little one. Man, these tiny little pigs. Poor little guy. Oh, nice. You on the other hand, sir? No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, I'm poisoned. Actually. Alright. Well, we'll get set up like that in here. Oh, okay, I see. Blocking takes energy, that's why I can't block it anyway. Makes sense. So... Huh. Okay. I don't like just make sure I'm placing on the floor then. That's gonna be a little annoying. Oh man. I heard there's supposed to be like some sort of RPG mode that comes out for this. I think that's what that adventure mode was talking about. That'd be cool. I'd enjoy that. Oh, it's okay. Well, not gonna be the prettiest house, but that's okay. And all right. Oh, okay. Guess it just acts like Minecraft in that sense. Got it. Game audio's broken. Quiet. Let me see here. Yeah, sorry about that. Still trying to figure out how to set everything up properly. So, oh, here, let me change that in game. Does that sound better? Mic 2. All right. How's that sound? Does that sound a little bit better? Oh, you said it's quiet. How about that? Is that a little bit better? Yeah. Okay. I was reading it the wrong way, okay? Cut me some slack, man. It's 4:30 in the morning. Definitely not my normal waking hours. You want it in the yellow bars? Okay, let me turn up the actual microphone volume. Does that sound a little bit better? Uh Okay, I upped the microphone volume a little bit. Uh it is also a little bit far away. Don't really have the best spot to put the microphone right now. I'll try moving a little bit closer and turn up the volume. The only problem is I have to look to the left, kind of far away from the microphone to be able to reach at the monitor is just a bit far away. Like I said, still trying to get everything set up the right way. So appreciate the help. And if you have any other tips or anything like that, greatly appreciated. Does the microphone volume sound better now? No, I haven't used anything just yet. I've mostly just been wandering around. Builder's table and hovering over the slot. What? Recommend the builder's table and hovering over. Oh. Oh. I was wondering that. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, man, this is just kind of a waste. Knocking all these trees down and just getting one block. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So does it go? So is it like? Oh, okay, okay, but it's just for different decor and stuff like that. That's all right. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I see that. Did I not just craft that? When'd I go? But oh man, if you want to talk about the game, go ahead. I don't mind. Um, I mean, the game just came out yesterday, and I'm sure there's gonna be clips of it everywhere. This is the moment I go on Instagram. Oh, before I'm exiting before it's finished. Oh, oh, yeah. Uh, no, I'm alright. I don't need no designer right now. Thank you though. I did pay for one of those a little bit ago, and yeah, appreciate the offer though. Is a mechanic aspect that you could figure out? Mechanic, you say? Hmm. Interesting. And that's the most I feel safe on touching on it? Okay. Chests, you're saying. Can I, like, pick it up? Maybe you're talking about, like, in-world chests. Hmm. I just, okay, hold on. But, like... Nah, your chests are... Okay. Placeable chests. Specifically in regards to placing them. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. Not it. 6 skin. Thanks. Kinda looks like me. A little bit. Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Double chest. Oh, yeah. So is it like a... Is there a, Nope, not Siri. No. I just kind of hit random a few times, and then... I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. And then just made it a little bit different. I like the customization in this game, though. There's a lot you can get. Especially, I mean, I didn't see the, well, I don't have any of the supporter edition stuff, but, I mean, all that stuff looks really cool, too. Yeah, yeah. If you got any tips or anything like that, by all means, let me know. Smelt sticks. in here and do that instead. So it probably saves me. It probably does the same amount of cooking as Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, sweet. So it's like you use the sticks, get the charcoal, then you get the charcoal, use ah, almost like uh almost like infinite money glitch, but instead infinite fuel glitch. More tax returns. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Perfect time too. Perfect time. It's funny you say that. I literally just filed my taxes right before stream. I got $200 back. Yeah, I mean, it's something. I'm just glad I don't have to pay. So far, since I've been doing my taxes, I have yet to have to pay anything. So that's always been nice. Yeah, what's that? What are you not a fan of so far? Next time I go to the table. Lucky for you, I was already planning on going there. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh my. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Awesome. Nuh-uh. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I didn't build the second one. I built the furnace, see? There's a furnace. Oh. Egg. Thought I had. Oh, fine. There we go. Don't even know where I found it. Yeah, I was looking at that. The upgrade. It looks kind of expensive, but I don't know how hard it is to get all these materials. Mm-hmm. Oh, so instead of it just like... Oh, I see what you're saying. So you probably break it and it goes to level 1, huh? Ah, that's a little stupid. I mean, it's still early access, you know, maybe they'll change it. Yeah, that's a little... That is a little weird. I'm not sure. Oh, can I not sleep the night away? Oh, can't. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Especially if you have, like, a full inventory. Yeah, I mean, that is one thing I did see is that they're already on CurseForge, and there's already, like, top 5, like, mod videos and stuff like that coming out for the game, so... I mean, I definitely think, like, there's a bright future for the game as long as, you know, they keep not upgrading it, but they keep, like, listening to the community feedback and, improving on changes that they have, or bugs and stuff like that. Only 8-page. Well, I mean, the game just came out. I know that I was reading some reviews on it. I think though that they've been trying to make this game for like 7 years or something like that, and then they like scrapped it and restarted it or something. I don't know a whole lot. I literally seen like 2 videos of this game. I think Vanos posted a video on it, and then I seen Charlie or Moist Critical. He played it. I was like, huh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. I did not expect to see that when I was going in to look at the game. Way more than 7 years. Yeah. See, I mean, all I know about the game is that the people from Hypixel made it, which is really cool. I've played on a couple of their servers before. All right. Well. Guess we can get the mining. Mining away. That's what the ore looks like. Damn, but 7 years is still, like, even more than 7 years, that's still a pretty long time. Sold out to League of Legends publisher. The credits that came under Riot Games leadership and got shut down. The main guy behind Hypixel and Hytale, who sold out paid out of personal pocket to get the IP back, and this is a result of that. Oh, okay. Oh. Damn, so the guys have been making it seems pretty passionate after... Well, I mean, I imagine the money must have been almost too good to turn down, and then he probably seen what shithole they're probably making it into, and he's like, ah. But even then, I don't know, I would not trust Riot in the hands of a game like this. Who said your custom-made engine is trash, and you are bad as developers. You're starting over making a new engine. So like, so what you're saying is like this whole game has been like, it was started by the guys at Hypixel, sold off, then they're like, yeah, this shit sucks. They scrapped what he made, and then he's like, what the hell, and bought it back. Under Riot's new hires, yeah. And No. Riot canceled the game. Oh, okay. It was never going to come out. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm glad it's back in the hands of the right guy, it seems like, because so far it seems pretty interesting. Oh, that's nice. Just being able to run straight up like that. We're just gonna pretend like this isn't still here. I don't know what that was. Simon left because of imposter syndrome. He was bullied into bringing the game back. Oh, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, bullied may not, you know. I get what you're saying, though. Like, people were really trying to get him to get the game back. I mean, if this is how the game was kind of built before, and I mean, obviously in a way more crude version, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know anything about game development, but I mean, it seems fine. But again, I don't know what the game was like before. Dual daggers feel kind of weak, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, when you explain it like that and give me better context to it, because I mean, I didn't know how big the team was, but even regardless, even if it was only like a 3-person team, if it was kind of just him, just kind of saying, "Nah, fuck it, cash out, give me the money," like that, yeah, that's pretty screwed up. And gotta love Twitter, man. Gotta love Twitter. Oh, I forgot to have a bow. Yeah. Well, may not have been the best development road, but I mean, at least we got the game now. I mean, it does suck for all the people who, you know, poured years and years into this game, because man, that's something they'll never get back, you know. Life's too short to be wasting it on a 7+ year development project just for it to get scrapped and thrown away. So, yeah, I can understand that. But it was disgruntled community, and he very much was feeding into the idea of maybe I could buy it back. Wasn't a sellout as much as it was, we want the game to grow. We need rights. Resources. It was a bad gambit that he ran away from, and it fell not long after. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty shitty. Oh man, I didn't repair my pickaxe. Yeah, I mean, Riot itself as a company, I'm not the biggest fan of. Really don't like them, but yeah. Because build you're playing on now is build they were. Oh wow. Okay, so this is what the game was before they gave it to Riot. I don't know why they would. Well, I guess you were saying because they wanted to be able to have like more success with the game. I mean, it makes sense on the idea of wanting resources, but I'm gonna be honest. Riot is not the company in my opinion. Like, there probably could have been some better company than Riot. And like, yeah, like you're saying, this is fine. I don't understand what Riot was saying when it was a bad engine. Yeah, no, I mean, to Simon, yeah, I completely understand why Twitter went after him like that, bro. Like, it makes complete sense to me. Yeah, wow. Oh. Wasn't that hostile, and there were some hostilities. Even I was a part of it a little. Only remarking, I hope the golden parachute was worth it. He put so much egg on our faces, and the community was hopeful again. He kept teasing, suggesting, and eluding. Finally, 6 months after the shutdown, the Avatar returned. Yeah. Okay, that don't work. I'm gonna get my ass beat. Oh man, I keep left clicking. I mean the right click. Yeah, I think this game is supposed to get procs chat. Now that'll be cool. I seen that there's supposed to be like some like when I watched the trailer, there was those big servers, you know, like the Hypixel servers, obviously, but yeah, it's gonna become so much bigger. There's been astronomically good communications from the team since, and they changed their strategy. Just ship and pump out quick and meaningful content. Yeah, I mean, and I mean, frequent updates. That would be pretty cool because I mean, I know it's early access right now, but it'll be cool to see where this game goes for sure. I mean, you know, of course, I love the idea. I love Minecraft itself, so I mean, just the art style of the game, it's just nice. It's just a nice survival game so far. That's how hard. Yeah, I mean, especially with like, you know, there's already some big creators picking the game up too, and getting its exposure out that way. And if they realistically, if they just stay on top of their, you know, stay on their game, I feel like they'll be able to take this game really far. On top of that, I mean, the mod support as well. Like, yeah, what you excited for? Hey, hidden chest. Whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Holy shit. If someone makes a vanilla MC resource pack for Hytale, you can make Hytale look like Minecraft. So there'll be so many funny memes to make fun of Minecraft when that happens. It'll be a good way to compare the two. Yeah, I think so. I mean, because in terms of like vanilla Minecraft right now, dude, like they suck ass. I mean, I haven't played in a while and I haven't really been keeping up with it, but like all they're really doing, it seems like, is like those shitty like mob votes in terms of content, and like, dude, they don't do anything with the game. They have like, they add a new mob every few months, maybe, and that's it. I mean, Minecraft's player base, I feel like, mostly shines in the modded community, you know. And even on like consoles and stuff, you know, they still have those. I'm not sure how far modding has gone on console, but I know that they have at least like modded servers, like Hypixel servers too, I'm pretty sure. So what's the most recent bullshit that they've done? I'd love to hear about it. I love clowning on game devs when they deserve it, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that was crazy. The whole Ubisoft hack and all that bullshit that's going on too. That's wild. Anyways, yeah. Ubisoft. Just what Minecraft needed, dude. That's what they need. It's going to make the game so much better. Don't you know? Ubisoft is a great company. Always has been. They've never done anything bad. Yeah, honestly, I've only not only, but I would only play Java when since I made the switch to PC, like I don't even know, like 8 years ago. But I see how bad the marketplace is on Bedrock when I would hop on console from here and there, and dude, it's just bad. Like I hate microtransactions, and I know it's never gonna go away, but like it's it's just bad. I just despise it. Satya Nadella. I'm gonna be honest with you, sports fan. I don't know anybody's name from any big companies like that. I really don't keep a whole lot of tabs on stuff like that. All I know is company makes big blunder, gets fucked up, ruins the game. I get mad. I stop playing it. That's the corporate side. Bottom you have Notch. He is a Simon. He is a Simon. Yeah, so I know like Notch, of course. But like aside from that, I really don't know. Sold the IP to Xbox, Microsoft, yeah. Two people leading the charge. There is Jeb and Agnes. I did remember hearing the name Jeb before. Yeah, I do know the name Phil Spencer. I've heard that one before. Yep, yep. And so what, like, is it? And he answers to Sat. Oh, okay, okay. So is it like a matter of like in Minecraft's case? Is it a matter of like the big wigs, like the guys at the top, calling the shots to just give out like these lackluster, shitty Minecraft updates? Not that I really care about the game all that much in terms of the vanilla side, but I mean, I don't know, man. That game just seems like it's just gone down so downhill for so long. Man, I'm already outgrowing this little thing. Yeah, I did remember hearing some commotion happen with Xbox because they've just been going down the shitter. Yeah. Yeah. No, it never was. Especially with like the price of games going up. How are you like how are AAA games that are starting to cost $70 pushing for 80? Hopefully not, but with GTA 6, you know, going to try and probably push the market to 100. Like how are they going to make that last? You can't make a $15 subscription pay off a $100 game if especially, you know, that's just one game. Like I don't understand how I to be honest, I never understood how the Game Pass subscription model was ever going to last anyways. There's so many games on there and I just don't see how with what they started with what was it like a $9 subscription at the start for that. I don't know, man. Oh, that's handy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I do remember like a whole bunch of companies were getting bought up around there. And so what? That was to try and offset the costs and loss of revenue from each studio, or what? I mean, because even then, even owning the studios, I mean, you're still never going to be able to make that work. It's just too expensive. Games are expensive as fuck to make, and you're never gonna. I mean, if somebody pays $15 for you know 10 months, it's only $150. That's 2 games, 3 games, depending on what they play. I bet acquiring Activision Blizzard probably put them in the red, dude. That's a big ass company. A big ass company that you're trying to acquire on a bad business practice that in the end they have to, regardless, they have to keep raising prices, and the only reason people paid for it in the first place was because the bang for your buck idea. But as they increase these prices, like for me, for example, I stopped paying for Game Pass when they increased this price the most recent time. It's just so much, dude. And if I'm only playing, you know, a handful of games on there and they're not even my main games, I'm just like, it's just, you know, 1 or 2 games, like I'm not paying that. I'm not going to start paying, you know, 20 something dollars a month. In regards to Hi-Fi Rush, I mean, I don't know anything about the company who even made them, but I did see the game a little bit. It looked like a cool idea. Studio's still around. Someone else bought them. It was just another cost-saving measure from Slot and Nadella. Investors went AI. Investors give money. That's another thing I'm really worried about for the future of gaming, man, is AI getting introduced to everything. And one thing I really hate seeing is that for, like, for example, on Steam, you know, it tells you if the game has any AI involvement in it, and companies are getting mad at that. Like, why, bro? Why do you not want to tell your fan base that the game has AI in it? I understand that it cuts a lot of costs, but I don't know. To me, games aren't just games in a form of money. They're like a form of art. They're passion. You know, like there's a lot of time and effort that goes into these, and to see it's just like the same thing with like AI music or AI art. Like you take away the core principle of what it was supposed to be. And it's not the same thing for gaming, of course. You know, games are meant to just give people an escape and fun and stuff. But like, I don't know. I feel like having AI and like like we look at Battlefield. You know, they said that there was going to be no AI in Battlefield 6, no AI, and then come to find out, all their bullshit ass like store bundles have AI in it. And that put a really sour taste in a lot of players' mouths because it's like you straight up just lied. And now we have Mel. Mel is an AI support chatbot for Minecraft. If you want a fun tangent, go look up Mel and ask her anything. She will take 10 seconds and then reply with, I don't know. Those exact 3 words. How to make a crafting bench. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know. Wow. Wow. What the fuck is that? Looks like my sister. Yeah, that's awful, man. That really sucks. What are you playing, Nathan?
A Division 2.
You're on the Division 2? What the hell? That's wild. All of this is to show the parallels between... Yeah. Fork in the road, yeah. I don't know, like, if what you're saying is true with, like, these good, consistent, like, content updates, dude, I mean, I just feel like this game, aside from, like, the diehard, you know, Minecraft fans, I feel like this game definitely has a chance to fill in that, that spot that Minecraft held for so long. And yeah, you're right, I mean, for the industry as a whole, like, just showing that, like, hard work and like, listening to the fans, hard work and dedication, like, is really all you gotta do. It's not even... I don't know necessarily I'm going with that, but, like, I don't know. I get what you're saying, though, for sure. An industry analyst, okay. So you're in the know for a lot of things then, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Well, Mark, I appreciate you tuning into the stream, man, and I think you're the longest somebody's ever stayed in here. So yeah, not like an insider. That's not what I was getting at, but like definitely like keeping up to date on it and stuff like that. Hmm. It's getting a little hot down here, looks like. Oh, God. Yeah. I agree. I feel like this game could really set a standard across gaming if it succeeds. And that's another thing, is I'm just tired of games being okay and coming out okay. Like, what happens to games coming out, like, great? Yeah. Oh, that was burning all my torches. I did not notice that. Oh, no, it wasn't. What is that? Oh, great. Get me out of here, man. Needs to have been in the wrong. Yeah. I need to get out of here now. The industry is not just a sustainable place right now, and that's for sure. Yeah, I don't. It just seems like most games right now are just. It's just not a sustainable thing. I mean, if you don't have a consistent way of making money, especially on like a live service game, uh, like you can't just have a live service game and not have like a whole bunch of microtransactions and if you don't, then you need to use AI to be able to make it cheap enough to be able to still maintain it. But even then, with how much people don't like AI, it just doesn't matter. But yeah, it's a shitty time right now for games, that's for sure. At least big games. There's a lot of indie games that have been coming out that are like killer, that are really fun. Man, how the hell do I get out of here?
Knock it off. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely think there is good use for AI within video games, but the way that, like, for instance, like how are you going to sell a bundle and claim, so you're going to claim that your game doesn't use AI, but then you're going to turn around and sell bundles to your audience and say that this bundle is worth $20, and they go and buy it, and then they find, let's just say that they find, like, the defects in the AI art. And then they come to tell you, or they tell the developer, like, I thought you weren't using AI, like, what the hell is this? And then they say, oh, well, yeah, we used AI for that. Like, I mean, I understand where the people are coming from when it comes to the hate mongering with AI, because companies are lying about it. They're lying about it, and on top of that, people are losing their jobs because of it. And I understand it's like to save money and cut costs, that way the overall product isn't, not having to push it like $80, $100. But I don't think that's the right fix. Oh, just enough of my pickaxe left. I think I got a good amount of resources. I got some copper, not enough, but... Oh, you know what? That exactly. Hold on, let me read all this real quick. Easy example, voice acting user-generated content like easy example, predicting that the username, the bad boy, Johnny, yeah, it should just be called Johnny, and then vocally speak the name Johnny without having to record every possible username. Yeah, like, that's a perfect thing, right? That makes a lot of sense, but that's a very double-edged sword, because they're trying to fire the voice actors who worked on their game after getting some lines or getting their voice recognized by the AI, and then they fire those voice actors, or even worse, they finish that game with that voice actor, but now that that voice actor's voice is learned by the AI algorithm, they can just sound like that person, and they don't have to hire that person anymore. Or maybe they pay a small royalty to that person to use their voice, but that's it. And that sucks. That's really shitty, because then those voice actors are losing their money and losing their job, worst of all. Yeah, and that's another thing is, fine print. They I can almost guarantee they're gonna sneak some sneaky shit in there within the fine print that not every voice actor is going to read. And that's just because, I mean, you know, it's just like anything that you just naturally consent to. When you click the little box and there's all that small print, nobody reads it. Yeah, I 100% agree with you on that. I'm the Forgotten Temple. Learn more. Contextual generation only, yeah. But that's the problem is I feel like it will always start out it will start out like that, but I don't think it will ever stay like that. I feel like not all companies, but I do feel like there will be companies who go in behind them and try and take advantage of the voice actors for either money, save costs, cut time. You know, again, I don't necessarily know how the game development world works, but I mean, the exact opposite. Interesting. And the leading it. So you think that it will that they're gonna I mean, but they already are. So I guess you're kinda right in that regard. Um yeah. Yeah, I guess you make a pretty strong point with that. I can get behind that idea. I don't know. I mean, it's just gonna be a I guess it's just gonna be a time will tell kind of situation. Any merit to begin with. Yeah, and it's just going to be this constant vicious cycle, I feel like, with any new technology. To be honest, I feel like companies, these big companies, until something, I don't know what necessarily, but until like something really happens to these companies where they learn that they can't just continue to push out this slop and take advantage of the people that work for them and ultimately the players too. I mean, I think that indie games are going to be the future eventually. I don't think that AAA games will stay as relevant as they always have been for as you know for much longer with the current way that they're heading right now. We have actual jobs and limit time. Use AI generated art for their thumbnails due to lack of resources and lack of impact that corner cutting has. To me, it's a perfectly reasonable example of how it can be used when given scope. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you're using the AI as a tool to help improve. You're not using the AI to replace somebody. You're not using the AI to skip and I mean, you're using it to cut a corner, but it's not even really cutting a corner. You're still having to do some effort to get to that. Because I mean, shit, I don't really know how to make a freaking thumbnail. Like a custom one, of course, not just ones like grabbed from part of the video or whatever, but like, you know, the people who make those custom thumbnails for their videos and stuff like that, like, of course not. Exactly. I completely agree with you on that. I don't AI is meant to be a tool, like help in assisting, not replacing. I completely agree with that. And that's how I would love for AI to stay within video games. Not to completely just cut the entire corner and give you the instant result, but rather help inspire, uh help get, you know, the, what am I trying to say here? Um thinking juices going, get you creative and stuff like that. Or even like with you said, what you were saying with the Minecraft enchantment, getting names and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's how it should be used. But like I was saying with Battlefield 6, they just straight up used AI to make the like the emblems and stuff like that and the stickers. I wouldn't say I want indie games to be the future. No, because I do love my AAA games, of course. But as of right now, indie games are shining while AAA games are failing. And I mean, I don't know, with at least with the indie games I've been playing, I just feel like they've been coming out in a better, more like they're a fun game. Whereas you got these AAA games that are coming out half baked, unpolished, because either deadlines or whatever it may be. I guess, yeah, what you're saying is more to what I would prefer. Oh, you mean like the AA battery? Yeah, I think that's what I was more leading to, not necessarily AAA. Okay, so I don't necessarily, AA is 40. Okay. Okay, that make I was just about to ask that. What even is the difference between indie, AAA, and AA? But that you explained it right before I even asked. And you know what? That's another thing too. Is games. You know, AAA games have to make the shareholders happy. So at the end of the day, if it's not going to make the shareholders happy, then how can they really uh, justify spending all of this money? Investors, I mean. The terms need to die. Indie. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell indie really means. And I mean, I guess you said it doesn't mean anything, but I don't know. When I hear indie developer or indie game, I'm thinking it's like 1 to 5 people that made it. And also, I feel like some games just kind of slap the indie tag on them to try and feed into the people who are super intrigued by indie games. Without even anybody knowing anything about what even indie is. It's nothing. Like you said, it's nothing. Independent. Indie. Yeah, I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, because typically with these indie games, it is a small group of people making it. I can get behind that. Dev group, solo dev. Because I feel like just with indie, you just kind of fall under a big umbrella. What if you are a solo developer or if you're like a 3-man developer team? Like it is hard to try and really understand what these what these games are saying when it's an indie game. That can mean a lot of things. So, yeah, I can understand that actually. I like that. I like that thinking. I'm picking up what you're putting down. True indie to fit all 3 definitions would be a private dev group. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. PDG. It's a PDG game. Yeah. The golden age was PS2 era. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty young around the PS2 era, but some of my favorite games were from the PS2. Namely, one of them being Jack and Daxter, dude. I used to love those games. I don't know how big of a company made that game, but as far back as I can remember, that was one of my favorite ones in the PS2 time. Allowed to come out back then, yeah. Let's say one crop field can feed 20 farmers currently. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's that's a little wild. Back then, we were doing 10 farmers per crop field and had a lot of crop. We were doing 10 farmers per crop field, and I had a lot of crop fields. Budget is too high. Technology too new, yeah. So what you're saying is that these bigger, yeah, these bigger, okay, I get what you're saying. So you're pretty much saying that these bigger companies need to cut down the amount of fat that are on these projects and move them to another project because the budget for one specific game is getting, because you're right, it is getting astronomically high to make one game. Hundreds of millions of dollars for one game. Isn't? Okay, so maybe I'm kind of understanding it. But for the most part, I understand what you're coming or what you're trying to, or what you are saying. Maybe I'm just a dumb one. Yeah, yeah, move them to a different team. Um, I can understand that. Yeah, I think that would probably be a way better idea. Yeah. More baskets and overcharge on the cost of eggs. A game that costs $40 should now cost $60, but lots of them are in production. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. I'm not saying increase the most expensive game cost. Yeah. But that too could also be a slippery slope with uh how poorly some games come out now. So I can only imagine if people are paying even more money for a game that was or that probably could have cost less. I mean, I understand it from a business perspective too, of course, but still, that could definitely like if the game comes out shitty. I guess you wouldn't really know if the game was supposed to be $40. I mean, regardless, it would still be better than what we have now for sure. Yeah, well, nobody likes Nintendo, but I mean, nobody likes Nintendo, but somehow they still continue to get millions of people to buy their shit. No. Yeah, and I don't they even have like $80 games like some of them. I thought they had when the Switch 2 or whatever came out, they had like an $80 game on there. Oh, it was like this new Super Mario racing or some shit like that, I thought. Or maybe it was the new I don't know. Only a Mario Kart. Yeah, of course. Balls, dude. It should have been Metroidvania. Do quests in the open world and to get car upgrades to access different zones to be able to do more quests. I don't know anything about the new Mario Kart. I think I heard something about it being like open world, but aside from that, I got no clue. I hardly ever see anything about Nintendo games. Yeah, we were just talking about how Nintendo we're going on this whole spiel about um companies making better games and stuff like that and stuff, but yeah, and how Nintendo makes pretty much $40 games but overcharges for them to stay in the profit. No, you're good, Red Smoke, you're good. Just free roam? Yeah, I thought I saw something about that. I don't know. Yeah. You're kind of in the same boat with us, it already seems like, Red Smoke, so don't feel left out, bro. I've played a little bit of Forza Horizon, and I mean, I really don't know a whole lot about it. I maybe put like an hour into it, but in terms of like the new Super Mario Kart, like that shit just looks like complete ass, dude. Like it's just it went from like being like a racing game with like a fun racing game to like an open world fucking pile of dog shit, trying to be something that it just didn't execute well, I guess. And they charged I think that's their most expensive game that they've released, or at least it was. So they released this really bad game that comes out. I don't know if anybody likes it. I don't know, but overcharged a lot. But it's a smaller team working on it, I believe. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty cheeks then. Just explore the map and then do whatever race. It's no racing? Wow. So what the hell is the point of the game then? You just drive around? Racing is a menu. That is wild.
RDSM0K just joined the Mafia.
Hey, thank you so much for joining, man. Appreciate it. Alright, bro, take it easy. You choose to go to the open world or you choose to race on one of the tracks. Ah, yeah. Well, I can say I'm definitely glad I never got that shit. That's for sure. quest-giving NPCs. Talk to them. Maybe one quest is break all the boxes with green shell power-up or deliver an item. Time span, win race, take out races before they cross the finish line. You get coins, buy card upgrades, like ability or glide. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. So like you have to do X amount of challenges and then that unlocks like the glider. Then you can glide to the next part of the map and do more stuff over there, unlock more quests, more upgrades. The Bowser Cup, the final objective. Yeah. Something like that would have been that's what I thought it was, to be honest. I thought that's how the game was. I thought it was like you unlock parts of the map by doing that kind of shit. I didn't know it was just all unlocked, all So that's a Metroidvania thing. Okay. Or style I should say. Okay, that makes that's what you were talking about earlier then. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you say that, I immediately clicked in my head, dude. That would be cool. Neuron activation. Yeah, that would be cool. Colored puddles grown from and forms. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool, dude. Man, you got some good ideas. They need to hire you. Yeah, dude, get you on the damn team. Yeah, dude, that'd be an awesome mechanic in the game. But no, it's probably just gonna be the same shit it is now forever, and they're probably never gonna do anything to it because why would they? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that'd definitely be hella cool, dude. The player in the campaign gets Golden Shroom XL, which will help them get around the map faster, maybe aid in quests. Only invaders get awarded with shadow coins. Yeah, then that would add a whole like an extra thing in the game to do. and that can give you endless amounts of, I'm not endless, but that can give you a lot more content to farm and play for. Like me personally, I like to grind for like rare items or specific items, you know? So that, like, personally, that, I wouldn't say that would make me get the game, but if I definitely had the game, like, that would be something to continuously play the game over for. Yeah. Me, Shadow Invasions are the balloon world of Odyssey. Man, you're speaking names and talking about games I ain't know nothing about, but I can get the I pretty much get the idea of what you're talking about, though. And I agree. I completely agree with pretty much everything you've been saying, man. Yeah, because once you, like, okay, first of all, I don't really know how the hell you would really beat the new Super Mario Kart or whatever, or Mario Kart, but that would give you something to do. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. I've seen that one a little bit, yeah. Well, I'm talking about like in the current game right now, or is that what you do? Oh, brother, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, okay, okay. That's what I thought you were talking about. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because otherwise you're just driving around and some random invader comes in and, well, it's like whatever. But yeah, no, with what you're saying, with all of that put together into one, yeah, that would be awesome, dude. That would make the game actually maybe worth playing and buying. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. And why I really like this idea as an analyst, it would help promote and sell the Nintendo Online membership to better incentivize people buying it, but still gives more content to people who don't have friends to play with, and don't have online, thereby selling the game to an offline single-player crowd, yet still marketing towards the online to them. It's just a good business in a way where everyone wins. Doug Bowser. Yeah, no, I mean, everything you're saying there, it makes sense, especially coming from like a consumer perspective as well. Like the way that you mentioned that it brings people to maybe want to, or like it incentivizes them to buy. Yeah, yeah, I assume that's his real, yeah, I assumed that's his real name. I've just never seen it before, so that's why I got a little chuckle. But no, I like coming from a consumer perspective, like if I didn't pay for, which I probably wouldn't pay for the online membership, that would give me, you know, if that was like my game of choice or one of them, that would definitely give me an incentive to play the game, especially if it was a game I enjoyed, for the shadow cosmetics and stuff like that. And just an overall better experience than the game probably offers now, to be honest. Nintendo of America and at the second half of the Switch 1's lifespan. Oh, okay. Reggie was the previous one. He was perfect as a single player. You would entirely miss out on Shadow. Yeah, yeah, and then you would use the Shadow cosmetics to show them like, hey, like this is something you can earn if you play online. And they're like, oh man, that shit looks really cool. I want to play online, and then they go get it. Oh, so you're saying you couldn't see them if you were still playing single player though. Obviously you wouldn't be able to buy them unless you invaded, but oh, so you're saying that it's an invader only cosmetic. Okay, yeah. That still makes sense though. But I would still think that you'd want to be able to show the single player. You'd still want to show it to the single player to give them a reason on why they would want to buy online. Because if they can't see it, I mean, you're right. If that would be fine if you can only equip it as an invader, but you'd still want to show it to the offline player base and tell them how to get it. So that way they're like, okay, well, shit, I need to pay for this subscription. I need to get online because I really want that. Yeah, yeah. I that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. I was just thinking like just, you know, skins, how traditional games do it, but it would actually be best to keep it as an invader skin like you're saying, so that way you can, you know, differentiate. But yeah. Exactly, yep. But depending on like how they would implement the skins themselves, word of mouth would teach people what to think. Yeah. Or just doing it and then somebody but okay, my only issue with that would be no, they'd still probably see it from social media and stuff like that. Yeah. They can tweet we were making Kirby movie once. Yeah, probably. Nintendo does have that kind of reach, you are right. By the way, yeah, what's up? Back on the game. Alright. Oh, work in progress, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of just wandering around, kind of chatting. I mean, I can craft everything with my normal benches. Is there, like, a reason? Okay. Scrap bench, too? Alright. Yeah, I don't really know what all I'm supposed to be doing. But, I mean, so far the game's pretty interesting. I just know that I was, looking for some metals, and then I seen some prompt tell me to go find one of these temples, or I'd learn it after I entered the temple. So that's what I was also looking for. Scrap bench, I'm assuming that probably allows me to scrap my old shit and get some resources. Magic-based workbench. Well, let's go check these benches out that you're telling me about. What do I main workbench? This one? Oh man. Backpack? I would like that. Great, gotta go mining again. Mining away. Okay, I'm in the smelter. Furnace. Hover. No empty slot. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking at. Memories in this disabled, or memories is disabled in this context. I was looking at these two things here. Yeah, that shows that only, wait, I can put combo in there. Shows me what can go in there. I do like that. I think the same goes for in any crafting, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I do like that. Yeah, that's a very handy thing to have, for sure. cost to make a backpack? Level 2 workbench. Ah! Need to go get some more copper. Wait, going back. Oh, my fault. Okay, so leather, medium leather, and iron ingots. Processed from resilient hinds of mid-sized threats and armored beasts. Look at your benches you can make. Okay. Furniture bench. Arcanist bench. Void of the Essence, thorium, gold, venom sac, savagers. Oh, what do I need for this? Tier 2 workbench. Okay, I need more copper then. Wait a minute. So, okay, what is the point of upgrading this? Do I get more recipes if I upgrade the benches, or? Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, to make the different kind of leathers and stuff. Gotcha. I guess time to go to get some stuff. It removes the lock symbol. Ah. Is locked behind the farming workbench? Really? There are a lot of unknown stuff down there. Oh. Okay, so logs are worth keeping. Got it. Tab 3. Oh. Growth time, 5 stages, 2 days. Yields softwood. Oh, so I can create essence of life from the fruits of my labor. Oh, item 3 in tab 4. Yeah. I see what you're saying though. I can make the life essence. So I grow the crops to make the money, to then convert into these bigger things, to then go and make. Oh well, that's currency. You were saying it's currency. So, and those other guys over there in that portal took some of that to buy stuff. You don't get seeds from farming. Oh, okay. So I have to like crop and currency, and then I have to go into here and have some of what I need. Oh, never mind. I just need the essence. Okay. I see what you're... I'm picking up what you're putting down. Sell the crops to get additional currency. Gotcha. Alright, well, I think what I need to do right now is I need to go get some more copper. But yeah, tree saplings I do need to... Well, I can just buy. Oh, I also just realized it pulls from chests. That's awesome. So many levels I gotta go through, but alright. I can't wait to get some of my buddies on this game. This game's pretty fucking cool. Pretty cool, man. Gonna go back to that cave I was in and get some copper. Upgrade some benches. Rabbit. Into a feeding pouch. A feeding pouch? Where do I get that from? But huntables can be kind of rare. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's all time back in the farming. And where would that pouch be? Oh, yeah, give me one of these. That's handy too, being able to quick swap my offhand. Can you put another weapon in there? Oh, that'd be cool. Have like two. I know there's the dual daggers, but have like two swords or something like that. Furniture. So, feeding pouch. Maybe that's in here. Fertilizer bag, feed bag, wheat, course. Yeah. That's a little lame. Does this need to be next to water? Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright. Now when I come back to that... Oh, also, alright, what's up? Yeah, I was gonna say, do I, like... I assume that the watering can probably speeds up the process. Yep. Gotcha. Gotcha. What do I need for that? Oh, I can make that. Yes. Yes, I gotta go put some water in it. Hold up. Quick. Oh, okay. Do I just keep watering it, or is it just like the soil's wet and now I can just go? So moving water sources is finite. Also, it does cause the world to look a bit ugly at times. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. will come right back to here. I need to get some... I need to find a cave. I need to get some more copper. That's what I need right now. Okay. Okay, so here's a question. Is it kind of like Minecraft in the sense of if I were to run like water blocks or like water in between the dirt, would it still stay wet, or would I have to re-water it regardless? No, you're good, bro. You're good. Don't feel like you're interrupting. I'm not, or backseating. I don't care. It's just nice to have somebody to chat to be honest. Okay. Yeah, no, it's just nice to have somebody in here, so it don't bother me none. Yeah, that's for sure. I think, might be better if I just go find a cave. Yeah. Almost exclusively found caves, really. I mean, I did find that one cave that I was stuck in for a bit. Oh, here we go. Oh. In a big clearing. Gotcha. Oh, copper. Oh, man. Yeah, that's gonna be nice to get when I get to that. By the way, online without a server, it just fucking works. Awesome. So I could just, my friend can just connect to me. He doesn't have, like, we don't have to go fucking set up some server. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, but I mean, that's fine. Not an issue there. It's kind of how I just wish it was in Minecraft, to be honest. I don't know why it's not. Huh. called Essential. Gotcha. Oh, it shares your IP, huh? Okay. Well, seems pretty straightforward. Now I have some way of kind of knowing where to go. How do I... Do I have to unequip my weapon to be able to place? Ah, that's kind of lame. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's... er. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hopefully he doesn't have a range attack. No, it's cooked. Don't be trolling me like that. Don't be trolling me like that. I was like, ah. Okay. I have noticed that the arrows are a little weird. They're in a little wonky feeling. It, like I'm not every shot, but it definitely looks like some shots don't connect well. Yeah, it's still the starter one. I probably should have made another one. Well, shit, dude. I got all the way down here. My pickaxe is almost broken now. Just need copper, man. You know what's gonna really suck about your pick? Yeah, copper. And yet you're exclusive in... Yeah. I got a little bit of copper, and I'm like, something to mine. He throws bombs at me. Oh. Ooh. tears all of your tools. Pickaxe, by the way, you're gonna have to replace after it breaks. Oh, great. So I can't just repair this one like with a repair kit, or... Oh, did he die? No, I don't have repair kits. I was wondering if it just broke or not. Oh, copper. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna waste the iron on it. Negative. Yeah. I'm what you call an intellectual, okay? I know what I was doing. I meant to waste all that copper. I did. Ah, yes. Oh, so there is a Y level for stuff in here? I didn't know if it would be like that. Got it. Ah, yes, the fire creature dies in fire. Or lava. Got it, got it. Is that gold? Goblin scrapper. Whoa. I didn't even touch it. That hurt. Those are bones. What is this? Silver? My fault, gang, my fault. You're right. He has every right to die in his own creation. Uh-oh. What the hell is that? That's just a plant. Okay. Oh, great. Wizard. Oh, what the? Shoot the arrow. I think I'm out of arrows. I'm out of arrows. I mean, you got me there. That's for sure. You are right. Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. Gotta go. Great. I'm gonna get lost down here, dude. And my pickaxe is gone. It's time to get out. Oh, what is that, though? Oh. Oh, see, okay, I was reading that when I was on the left there, and when I was looking at some of the food. I seen that, but it takes too long, man. I need that instant health. I need it. Get me out of here, man. Get me out. Gary? What they do to you, Gary? Okay, at least I know where to... There's tons of ores down here. I need to come back down here. Oh, that's so nice. Just being able to sprint up it, dude. I'm a big boy, dude. I gotta eat all my food every time I get hit. Every time I get hit, I need to eat every piece of meat I have. Bomb. Bumba. And there's a mantle feature too, dude. This game is awesome. What is that? The bit jank. I mean, at least it's there, though, you know? Oh, I bet it's probably super weird in third person. And that's how I get that. Awesome. How do you even go third person? What is that? Camera mode is V. Got it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I see what you're saying with that. That is looking a little weird. I think... What? What? It's not supposed to do that? Or is that normal? Were you having some weird bug with that or something? Oh. Ew. Oh. Oh. That'd be awful. Great. Yeah, that'd be horrible, dude. glad that didn't happen to me. Oh, you mean my precious plants I'm letting stay stay up? No. No, they can stay there. Yeah, I'll get them. I gotta get some stuff smelting with my copper. Copper. Yeah, you know what? I don't like trees. I want to destroy them all. That's my purpose now. I'm gonna destroy every tree. Every tree. And not plant a single one. So what? Do I just get like... I mean, I guess it really don't matter what I get. What do I need for my... What do I need for my... My feed bag? I ain't got room for that. Craft. So I'm assuming the feed bag allows me to... Bag of animal feed. Some animal... Oh. Alright. Let's get some of those going. So, if it rains, does it... Doesn't look like it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get the watering can. Need to make my house bigger. I need to get a bucket. Yep. That's probably... As soon as I get a little bit more copper, and I can get some more upgrades going, I think I need to start working on that for sure. Okay. Negotiation has different costs or even different kinds of costs. Okay. Breed. Assuming. Okay. Let's go see. Let's go find something. Is there any creatures that wants some food? Actually, hold up. I can do that another time. I need to work on my benches. So I need some lettuce, life of essence. That's really going to be my big holdback for a bit until those are all grown. Oh! So do you know what the point of any of these like flowers are or like mushrooms? I mean, consumable. Let's see. Can I eat that? No. Oh. There's craftable workstations. Roast vegetable. Huh. Okay, so that's just another. check over your craftable workstation. Oh. You mean like in campfire? Oh. Oh, yeah. You're right. So that must be what... So hold on, if I put this in here... Oh, can't. Okay. Yeah. The level 2 meal. Okay, upgrade the farming bench. Can't do that right now. Need a whole bunch of copper. Have any new one of these I can build? Chef stove. Craft. Where am I gonna put it? Vegetable skewer. Any type of vegetables. So wait, I can roast vegetable. Instantly restores 10, 230. Oh. So you can just make it either way. Baked goods. Okay, so these just heal you instantly. Cheese! So spicy. Oops. Okay, well, just kind of waiting on these things to grow for now. Essence of fire. Go get some water and bring over here. Yeah. I see what you're saying. That's okay. We'll just have to replace the blocks. Yeah. I looked at that like, huh. This is what he's talking about. Well, what can I do while I wait? Let's see. Upgrade for this is just more that, so I need to get light leather. Ruh-roh raggy. Yeah, I need to go find some small creatures to kill real quick. For some leather. We made some arrows. That's alright. No, don't run away. No, get back here. That is okay. Ah, you're right. Fucking feed bag. Going back, going back. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. This is all pre-planned. I meant to kill that hare for no reason. To not give him food. What I wanted to do is I want to throw one of these. Eh, eh, eh. I don't think so. I think it was still waiting. Let's go check. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time. We'll come back to that as soon as we go see what this feedback does. Get a little bit more leather. We'll find out. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh. Don't run away from me. Come here. Ow. Some animals might be lured by this. I don't think any of these creatures like this at all. They all seem to want to just run away. Oh, pigs give small. Okay. No, you're all good, bro. Oh. Baby cow. Baby cows don't give nothing. Baby pig! Copy that. The children give nothing. It's not gonna be just like Anakin Skywalker, kill him for no reason. I got enough light hide. Hopefully the wheat's done too. I like the look of the pigs in this game. They're kind of cute. Not the hogs. But the pigs. Said press. Dude, no way. They're adding something that was already in the game before. Forever. No way. Make a whole update on something that doesn't matter. I know there's like mods for it and stuff, but they should just start like making like new dimensions, new fucking world bosses, new models. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, we already had baby animals in the game. I don't care about no asset update. I want like actual fun content in the game. Like what they did with like the warden, like that was cool. That's the kind of content that I expect from a content update. You want this? Eat this. Okay, not that much damage. Yeah, sure. I'd love to know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe if I like crouch up to them with it out, right? Maybe no sword. Yeah. Next time I see something, it's. I don't think the bear wants any of my wheat. I don't think we're gonna go to him. Baby spider. Not baby. Angry spider. Alright, the current update. Gotcha. The village update overhauled villages and added pillager stuff. Yeah. Right. Sizable for its time, yeah. A new era of post-launch updates along with the ocean update. Next year. We work on a dimensional update overhaul to the nether. It was taking too long. So the first ever prototype. So we got the first ever prototype drop. Okay. 1.15, yep. The update that only gave us bees. Yeah. Fucking the bee update. Yeah. I do remember that. It was a really good update, dude. You don't like bees? We need them. Alright. Where the bee update was a stalling tactic. Too big of a scope. So bees took 1.5 or 1.15 instead of 1.16. They saw community feedback, realized that people didn't like that. Well, yeah, I wonder why. So double down on scope creep. Whoop! Yeah, that's what we like, dude. That's what we like. Giving us caves and cliffs. I did kind of like that. the caves and cliffs, but I don't like for an actual update. I didn't think it was enough, which took 4 updates to actually come out with, when they internally meant for it to only take 1 year. So 1.17 was just blocks. Yeah, dude. Like you're laying these out for me, and I'm just thinking of like, man, I do remember all of this when they were talking about it. One 1.18 was the cave generation. Okay. Damn, so it took them 4 updates to get like one thing out? Well, like one like main update that they wanted, so damn. Oh, the Deep Dark. That's when the Warden came out, I believe. Right? Deep Dark. I think that's what it was. 1.19 was archaeology. Never did anything with that. I think that's when they added like the big like amethyst geode things. Final update of caves and cliffs. Yeah, the armor smithing is kind of cool. Although I still kind of liked. No, it was good. It was good. A cooldown. Yeah, see, you say they needed a cooldown, but it's like, why would you slow your development down like that? The wild update. I don't even know what they added in that one. Armor trims was 1.20. Trails and tails. Yeah, Hmm. And what kind of brought back the idea of what they did with the bees. Filler content. Yeah. Then we got 1.21. The trial. Chamber Zelda dungeons after all that. They finally learned their lesson, sorta. They get stuff done in a year at scale. So introduce game drops. Do bees 4 times a year. Ugh. Ugh. Rather than 4 bees in 1 year. All while working on a bigger update. Bees? Or no, it was the, shit, what was it? I'm trying to go back and look at it. Part 2 after I said, yeah. Oh, yeah. the Nether overhaul. To this day, 1.16 is the most beloved update by the community. Drops for all intent and purposes. Yeah. Okay. The stalling tactic while they work on an end update. Ah, why can't we just get like a new dimension though? I don't want no more overhauls, man. New stuff. Give me like their version of like an Aether update. That's what I would like. I remember seeing the mod for that when I was like, I don't even know how old. I was super young, and I would try and go boot up Minecraft, try and go there, not realizing that mods were a thing at the time. That's when I'm surprised that they still haven't added those, like some sort of Aether. Yeah, like the overhauls just don't fucking, like, they don't matter, dude. Who cares? We got colored blocks. Yeah, I did. But I don't know. I have been to the Nether before 1.16, but it's, I don't know. Overhauls isn't what when I'm thinking new content, I'm thinking like new stuff that we haven't explored before, or I mean, I stuff kind of falls into the end. I mean, you can still make new stuff we haven't explored in the end with new overhauls, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what other kind of like dimension they would add, but like I said, the end sucked into 1.15, and was it actually serviceable in 1.16? Him with caves, yeah. Copper, that's what I need to go get. Kappa. Make a new sword first. That'd be a good idea. Wait a minute. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Nether. All right. Well, okay. So here's something though. It's like they've taken so long to make these lackluster updates. I feel like though. Yeah. Very, very, very behind. They're super far behind, and they are. Dude, it's like they work. They're like the fucking government. They work like not even half the year. It seems like. It's like they go to work for like 2 hours, and they're like, I think I'm gonna go home. I will say that, yeah. I mean, the updates that they do over the whole scope of like the year and stuff, I mean, they get to where they should be, but I'm gonna be honest, for what they put into these updates, I don't see it taking a whole year. You know what? That is right. I forgot they are in Sweden. Yeah. Drops are bad. For sure. Let's try a crossbow. That'd be cool. Go fucking battle axe. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. I don't know. It for me, the way that even if they struggle, like with 1.19 archaeology, yeah. I don't know. For me, the way I mean, I guess it's kind of also on me because I don't really keep up with Minecraft a whole lot, and when I do see stuff about Minecraft, it's a lot of the time the community flaming the drops that you're talking about and like the mob votes and shit. So I don't know. I don't normally see a whole bunch of development for the game, but when I do, it's always the bad shit. So I guess I've kind of got like that negative outlook towards the game because of that. But with you filling me in, I mean, it's definitely helped like me see more of the picture for sure. But still, I don't know. I mean, I wish that they did more to the game. Realistically, that's all I want is just updates a little bit faster, a little bit sooner. And understanding their intent, it's actually really fucking amazing with absolute garbage execution. But how? Imagine all of this, all of it. Yeah. But now, imagine all of this, all of it. Yeah. I guess they do have quite a bit in that regard. And also, like you were saying with the Swedish laws, too. I mean, they get a lot of time off. I do know that. I remember reading up on that a bit. Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, they kind of put themselves in this position to begin with. Okay, so with you're saying with Bedrock. So what's up with Bedrock? Because I know is Bedrock. They didn't. Notch did. Notch did. Okay. And then he left. Gotcha. So he put them there, and then he's like, bye. Huh, interesting. Remember exact same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow, yeah, actually. Yeah. Minecraft still kept going. It was. And it still kind of is, I guess. Never needed to come back. Yeah. Bro got hella money probably and was like, fuck this. And then the game just kept doing good enough to where, like you said, he didn't need to come back. Yeah. Oh, arrows. Shit. Needed rubble. Forgot what I was doing. Logistical issues and under the mercy of natural disasters like mile-high tidal waves on a coastal city in a form of a business practices from bosses they had to answer to. Yeah. And on top of that, I bet it's also probably really hard to try and like want change or anything like that when you have all those big wigs probably just breathing down your neck trying to make sure player retention stays up and all that kind of jazz that probably goes into it too. In numbers. I know that's always a big thing when it comes to companies is numbers, numbers, numbers. So I can, you know, I can definitely imagine how hard it probably was. Wait, can I make rubble? Allow me to paint you a picture. Timeline if everything went to plan and they had total control. Yeah, sure. I mean, I bet the game would be in such a better state. Oh. Charge attack, that's cool. Oh, my water. Gotta water my stuff. Water can. I'm missing essence. So I'd assume that he's probably given enough. The year is 2018, version 1.14. The Villager NPC overhaul, 2019, version 2019, version 1.15. The Nether update, 2020, version 1.16. Cave overhaul, Deep Dark Archaeology, 2021, version 1.17. Dungeon overhaul, 22, version 1.18. The End overhaul. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's not even out yet. If only. Who's cave? The idea, yeah, they were good. It's just the timing. The timing and how, or the drops, like you were saying, the drops. But deadlines and dev time made things so muddy. Yeah. This crossbow is sick. So many factors. Drops are now. They came after. Oh, okay. A running joke in the programmer space? Yeah, what's that? Hiring more programmers doesn't mean you type the code faster. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even begin to understand how having more people would change or affect it anyways. Because, I mean, when I think of it, I'm thinking like, okay, well, you know, somebody's like, how are you having multiple people? I guess different pieces, I guess, but again, I don't know. I'm super clueless on that kind of work. Yeah, water doesn't boil faster if you have more chefs in the kitchen. That's a very good example. Exactly. So if hiring more people doesn't make dev time go faster, how do you do it? Yeah. Because time is the issue they ran into. But okay, so but another thing though is when it comes to the actual content itself though, like looking from the outside in, it doesn't seem work-wise like it's a whole lot that they're really like. Okay, maybe the big updates, yes. I can like the straight up overhauls. I can understand those definitely taking a lot longer of a time because you're having to pretty much just remake that part. Which okay, that makes sense. But the rest of it though, like I don't like the I guess that's what the main updates are, but I don't see, aside from like you know, Swedish labor laws and stuff like that. Like, what really takes them so long to get some of this stuff out? Because it's not like everything is super crazy that they're doing. Okay. Sorry. Canon updates versus... You're right. The canon updates, I can understand those, like the overhauls and stuff, like we were just discussing, and especially with, like, your analogy. That makes sense. But if they're going to do the filler content... Oh, the theoretical timeline. Yeah. But I almost feel like if, like, your filler content is really what's, like, that's your last thing to really hold your players down until you give them the content that they're looking for. And if, I understand that, you know, people aren't just going to stay on the game just waiting and waiting, but it's the equivalent of skipping that year. Yeah. Also, I just want to apologize if I'm having a tough time understanding it. I really am intrigued. I don't know, maybe I'm a little slow or something. Yeah. And honestly, that's really, at the end of the day, that's all I really want the quality updates to be. But for some of those updates to take like a year, I would just almost wish that it was a bit more, like more to it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know necessarily what it would be or anything like that, but I just feel like the time there, I mean, aside from the perfection, is like, I just don't see enough to warrant like a whole year for one of those big updates. I mean, maybe the Nether one I can understand, maybe the caves and cliffs, but it's quick and easy because it's not actually what they are working on. Yeah. It's just like Call of Duty throwing in some fucking shitty ass mode while they're making the next content update or polishing it. Yeah, I get it. And it's not like this is specifically a Minecraft issue. I mean, it's just filler content within games in general. I just feel like filler content, like, if your whole objective is to try and tide the player base over until the next big thing, like, I would just think that you'd want to make it a little bit more interesting, even though it's not your main progress or your project. You'd just want it to be something intriguing, something to really try and keep that player's attention, even if that means that you got to pour a little bit more resources in there to achieve that. But at the same time, I understand that money is a really big factor, and time is a factor and stuff like that too. But actually, like you were saying, that's why we need to take the team size from one project down, take the farmers off of all the same crop and put them on a different crop field. Anime industry does the same thing. Okay, well, see, as when it comes to anime, the most I watch, I mean, I watch some animes, but I don't ever read the manga, so that to me, I mean, the only real space I see this kind of thing happening is in the video game space for me. It's the internal progress reports. Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of more sense. A mandate. Oof. That sounds rough. That sounds rough. Gotcha. Bees, my friend. Bees. Yeah. Seems like you can tell how behind they are. It's pretty much confirmed and leaked art for Project Spicewood at the end city portal. That is an actual portal for a probably new dimension. They had that shit planned. Okay. Ancient city. Oh, okay, okay. These caves are this. Relatively quickly. Gotcha. For them to plan that far in advance, but so now you understand how the issue. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry you had to explain that so much for me. It is very interesting to learn about though, for sure. How do you tackle the speed issue? That's a great question. I mean, I really couldn't tell you that. I have no clue. And I don't know, I mean, I don't even know how they would do it, to be honest. Aside from, of course, AI, which is shitty. And even then, how does AI necessarily help aside from other areas? Because you can't, like you said, you can't really speed up coding. Yeah, you could speed up the art development, but that's not what's really holding them back, I'd assume. Streamline the development process, yeah. And then give themselves more space and time rather than just pushing it all out together. Yeah. They remade all their systems. Sounds familiar, doesn't it, right? Yeah. So a lot of that development can be data-driven rather than needed to hard code new things. So now... Mm. In addition to yearly content updates, they are working on data driving the entire system in a system-wide overhaul. So now they're split even thinner than they were before. Eventually, they got back to the point where small updates can be almost entirely data-driven. And now we arrive at present day. Ay, ay, ay. Sounds like a big mess of issues. And then on top of that, on top of having their bosses and stuff like that all yell out, and then they have the entire community on top of that. So, I can only imagine the pressure that must come to those devs on a daily. Or it has been, at least. Made by their art division. Yeah. Rather than any real programmers, yeah. Because they can do these updates via data-driven. Gotcha. I mean, when you lay it out like that, it's a lot easier to understand and connect the dots, you know, in as a consumer, for sure. Yeah. It was a clusterfuck of dominoes that very well could have happened again if Riot were so bad at making games. Yeah, weren't. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely could have been that way. I mean, it probably still has the chance to be the same way, but I really hope not. I hope this game does what it needs to do, to be honest. I mean, so far, it's pretty good, but time will tell. So now you see why I, as an analyst, put so much importance. Yeah, no, I completely understand now. Goal, problem, solution, problem with solution. That's the domino chain. The downward spiral. Yeah. Rather than adding more dominoes to fall, yeah. You just stood the dominoes back up and forced them to stand. Yeah. And I hope he, with that same metaphor, I hope he continues to make them stand. Honestly, I mean, he kind of has to at this point, I feel like. Not just for his game, but for gaming as a whole. Sometimes it's okay to let problems be problems. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah. Because this domino started with the problem being making the game be what it needed to be with the right polish and reach. When they could have just stayed how they were, it would have been probably fine. Nice. Yeah. Because I really think the team will become Double A, which is a dying breed. The death of Double A is what killed the industry. It is the industry's lifeblood. Not AAA, not the consoles, not the indies. Garbage bin. Buy it. Or don't. Like Power World is an example. Yeah, Power World is a pretty good game. I did enjoy that. And still, I think they're still doing a pretty good job on the game. I mean, I haven't played it in a few years, but like, it's a good game. It's just it was a fun, especially when it came out. It was a fun, good experience, and there wasn't like this big marketing team behind it or really anything. I don't think. Kind of just dropped. Yeah. Yeah. But all right, man. I think I'm gonna hop off here. It was nice chatting with you. I really appreciate you stopping by the stream. Gonna try and start streaming a little bit more. So try and catch me. Probably won't be live early in the mornings like I was today, but I'm gonna try and be live around anywhere around. I'm not sure what time it is for you, but it's about 8 a.m. for me right now. I'm gonna try and start streaming from 7 to like noon-ish, 7 in the morning to noon-ish. So make sure you check around that time. I should, like I said, I'm gonna try and start going live a lot more. It's been great talking to you, bro. Really appreciate you coming by. But with that being said,
_the_drifter just joined the mafia.
hey man, thanks for joining. Sorry you joined like right at the last second, bro. But I'll be live tomorrow, for sure.